Other four message of BBR, yan subscribing, yan like, yan so and share. Ha aye Nkasa TV. Because was also subscribing. Like na sanso share se na medi kan e kan ye no. Kasebo abedu honum na ene na medi kasebo no mu se ma ba beso mo. Na ye na enim se ma me na na Genopoku Agyeman professor wakope. Ono na eye omampani abedi chire o man konkron Ghana yi mu. Ene so fo bi dia babeto adwa se ekofuko bi be ye miensa konan ade eye nimfoni ababeto eye no otaso se ebusuafo on pese eye Mame Genopoku Agyeman Professor 1 yare ebono na je se ebusuafo eye wampani abedi chire na wodi o man konkron Ghana yi mu no etimi abono a enye asem ketwa abusuafo sofo no de se bebre na beto adwa na nyamianim no kra ni sofo no se oye sofo papa iti otimi enye bibisa enti na abusuafo ono so ene nsema wa beto abonti se Ghana ni bia nhwe nioma ekoso man konkron Ghana yi mu
Yasha, you must say.
Ni mama, I want to give you so about 2028.
2028.
Usha timeline numa obeko.
In the timeline that I'm looking at, there are two branches of time that I'm looking at.
Okay.
In the first branch of time, he was running for presidency. And he was able to complete all the 4 years, and then he's able to continue to the 8 years and concluded. Because in that time, in 2027 March, there's going to be an agreement and an arrangement in court, and certain things will be adjusted. And then when those things are adjusted, he will be placed on to continue the journey. But then in the main branch of time that I'm looking at, he will run for presidency. In 2 years' time, he will have no vice president, and then he will conclude the election in 4 years.
Oh. Asemo. And some no can say ana ya confused.
It is established.
First branch of time no. Or running for 2028. But after 2 years no, he has no vice president.
No, that one he will continue with his vice president.
Okay.
And complete his time.
Okay.
Yes. The one that is running
from 2028 assembly again.
Yeah, to 2028. So running for when he's running in the timeline is two branches. Let me break it down again.
Okay.
The first time branch of time, he will run for the presidency, close the presidency at the 4 years term, which is 2028 is done.
Okay.
It's done for. There is no going forward and everything.
Okay.
The one he will extend to 2020 this thing for the extra 4 years after 2028, which is going to run.
Yeah.
Is going to run, and in that time, that's the main branch of time itself. He will go, and in 2 years from now, as I speak to you right now, 2 years specifically from now, I'm not drunk tea this morning. 2 years specifically from now, he will be able to run for the presidency. But before he will run for 2028, 2027, he will have no vice president.
Hey, 2028 now, or running nowhere near. Or be maintaining a vice president.
He will have none. There is no vice president.
So for me, in the environment 2028, from Sisia copying 2028, we are running with Prof J Naana.
Yes, let me give you a speech. There's a nice speech. I'm hearing it in time. Okay. You know, time when you move through time, you're looking at what is happening in real life. Unless you try to tamper with it. I'm not tampering with anything now. Now, unless I have to, but I don't have to, so I'm not. Now, in time, I am looking at a speech being given with heartfelt, how do you call it? Heartfelt, not condolence. It's the way he said it. It's with strong heart or deep heart, something. I want to express my condolence to the family of this and and in the situation. But unfortunately, I couldn't finish the speech. Left the stage. Yes.
Why speech, Nana? Oh man,
that one. When we get there, I'll tell you exactly what it is all about. Yeah.
And we have said from 2029 echo.
No, not 2029.
Within
2 years from now.
2027.
Yes.
Okay. I'm interested in after 2028, no. And when I will say from 2029 air corner or contest here, what will happen?
He will not have, once you realize he's not having a vice president, he will contest. Every prophecy that we give here comes with a key. The key is what unlocks the structure of the prophecy. The prophecy is that for him to contend for the 8 years within the timeline, he doesn't have any control over it. He will have no vice president. And then he will complete the 8 years and then continue. He will complete the 4 years and continue to the 8th year. Yeah.
Why not orchestrate this, man?
It's already set in time.
When they set it?
It is a timeline event. It's an amazing thing. We can tamper with it, but then it's already been set from before the foundations of the earth. Yeah.
Say, vice president also resigning way.
If she resigns, she falls into the same category. I can't break it down to you. Yes, I don't have utterance to tell you exactly the details, but we'll break it down. But we can temper with on some few things, but I don't want to go too far.
Do you know why the NDC was hyping that content creator of a regional minister? It was done deliberately, including the video, to divert people's attention from the real cause of the fire. And so instead of us discussing the root cause of the fire, we'll be busy making a hero out of the minister and his government. How do you define insensitivity? Insensitivity is when there is a huge fire burning people's properties, burning people's investment, but the minister still had the luxury to allow his cameraman hold the camera to video him. And instead of at least telling the cameraman that this is not the right place to do this, he looked into the camera and continued acting. But wait, do you think it is by mistake that the NDC has allocated over 70 million cedis for communications alone at the presidency, even when we had social media and the Ministry of Communications? It is because they are more interested in controlling narrative to forcefully gain public admiration. They know they will fail. They know they will perform very abysmal. They know that their appointees are not trustworthy and they are very hungry. And so corruption is going to be on a rampage. Cluelessness is going to be on a rampage, and that is why the presidency must be on standby to defend them and clear them. If you mean good and
na dema eni ehuma omone se fie na oyeye no sika no yi from national security for transfer ma se ono ne ka ayi no office na owo no ebi o se o nkrofo bi free ayi fo bi abasa on person be attack Ghana o ma start plan ye ka bibia bi a $12 million ma china nko mo ba be ti kura free so te esa na pressure intelligence gathering ne de omo no sika na eba because enya de a wobeti ono na akọ the school no say nkrofo be attack e je ne ka ya eba etu ogum wo ne hwan koka say enye tuo nti o kana se ma waka ti omo transfer 27 million Ghana cedis no and no divert call ne private account